State Department, the Clinton Foundation, another allegation of conflict of interest. This time, it involves Hillary Clinton's chief of staff, whilst Hillary was Secretary of State. Former State Department official Christian Whiton is with us now. All right, this is very weedy. I want you to simplify the allegation, because it goes over everybody's head. Can you give me 30 seconds on what the problem is here?
Well, the problem is that Cheryl Mills, while chief of staff of the State Department, was still working for the Clinton Foundation in a number of capacities. What's come to light recently is that she was interviewing senior officials for jobs at the Clinton Foundation, and also that the Clinton Foundation was trying to place people in Schedule C, which are sort of mid-level political appointee positions at the State Department. None of those is exactly a smoking gun with ethics, but that fits a pattern with Cheryl Mills of pushing the envelope of what's acceptable. Earlier in her tenure, for example, when she was chief of staff of the State Department, she was also still working for NYU, specifically a program at NYU that was funded by a Persian Gulf state.
Christian, it just bang over everybody's head. Who cares? Okay, so she made a trip to New York City. She paid for the trip herself. She interviewed somebody for a job at the foundation. I mean, come on, who cares? Spell it out. Why is this a big deal?
Yeah, and this is very typical of the Clintons, so the very specific act itself is not illegal per se, but it fits a pattern of the Clinton Foundation not being a charity, that it is a larger political organization for Hillary and Bubba, and that this is a place where they sort of host their political fixers, the chief of whom is Cheryl.
It's a slush fund.
Yeah.
Foreign governments give them hundreds of millions of dollars and get favors from the State Department in return. Okay, I don't know whether it's illegal or not, but it stinks. When are we going to say this? And when's the media going to report it?
Well, I certainly just don't think they will. And of course, you know, there was a lot of discussion yesterday on a lot of networks, but no one is really willing to, you know, if you did this on a small scale, you would be in a lot of trouble. If you sold influence to a foreign government and then carried through and delivered a favor to a foreign government one time, but if you do it on a huge scale, you get away with it. And that's sort of the story of the Clintons since they showed up on the scene in 1992.
Okay, now the media is all over Donald Trump because he said that Obama and Hillary Clinton are the founders and co-founders of ISIS. Frankly, I think he may have a point. He may have expressed it in rather unfortunate terms, very directly. I think the man's got a point. What say you?
Yeah, I think so. Now, he was tweeting this morning poking fun at CNN because they took this very seriously. They thought that, you know, he was implying that literally Obama and Hillary were out there, you know, dressed in garb and directing ISIS. Of course, he meant it tongue-in-cheek, but in effect, what they did was focus only on al-Qaeda. Remember, they said that the threat was only al-Qaeda, not broader jihadist, Islamist political groups like the Muslim Brotherhood. In fact, they got into bed with the Muslim Brotherhood. They said it was al-Qaeda, and when they had that focus on that, and when they really threw away our gains in Iraq, what they did was create the space for ISIS to exist. So yes, I think he is right, and of course he meant it more in a non-literal sense, but of course the media cannot take a joke.
Right.
Very good point.
Well said. I think I'm sometimes in the twilight zone. All right, Christian Whiton, thanks so much indeed. We'll see you soon. Thanks a lot. All right.